Yes, I'm a little terrified of this game because I'm a um, I'm a slow writer. I don't
Hmm.
just like, boom, 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 pitch things. I
Yep.
think I would be terrible in a writer's room because everyone would be pitching stuff and I would just be like sitting there mulling over something in great
Yeah.
detail. And so, yeah, the idea of just leaping into let's just do this. It's
Yep.
scary, but
It's
okay, let's go.
it's all right. Yeah. So the game is called Story Pitch. We're going to give you a setting, a genre, a main character's profession, and a crazy addition. Um, you just got to give us a number between 1 and 12 for each of them, and then me and Ryan have access to a graph, and we'll give you what you're getting. So
Yep.
when you're ready, give us four different numbers between 1 and 12.
Okay, so we'll just work a way across from setting. Let's see, three.
Three? Yep.
And then how about seven for genre?
Yep.
Um, let's see, 11 for character's profession. And I don't know, let's see, I don't think I've said four. Four for crazy addition.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Let's see what you get. Okay. Well, we had this one the last three episodes in a row, but you are in a suburban cul-de-sac.
Okay, I can
And
relate to
your
that.
genre, awesome. Your genre is fantasy,
Fantasy in a
Okay.
cul-de-sac? Your main character is a computer hacker.
and your crazy addition, which is something or someone that must appear in your story, is Batman.
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 Yeah. So it's a fantasy set in a cul-de-sac. Your main character is a computer hacker, and you got to have Batman. Now, for the record, Batman doesn't have to be in it all the time. He can just pop in and say hello, and that's it. Like so, no pressure with that. But he's got to be there. You know.
Oh, okay. So, okay, computer hacker, fantasy, cul-de-sac, Batman.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to go a bit Tronish with this. I mean, so you've got the hacker, and
Hmm.
he is trying to use his computer to, somehow, uh, tap into the quantum world and see if he can find other alternate dimensions. And he's in the classic cul-de-sac. He's got his computer set up in the basement. He's a teenager. He's a teenager down in the basement.
Yeah.
It's also very ET, isn't it? That was
Yeah.
on a cul-de-sac. And of course, in his mind, he's looking to break into, the cyber world. He reads William Gibson. He wants to be in the cyberpunk.
Mm.
He doesn't want to be living in his boring cul-de-sac. He wants to be in the exciting, world of the Matrix and Snow Crash and everything that William Gibson has written. But unfortunately, when he finally has a breakthrough and is able to open up some sort of portal using his computer, uh, instead he finds himself, he's like, what the hell is this? Now I'm in Narnia. It opens up into a fantasy world. And which is very problematic for him because he's used to dealing with everything from a point of view of technology.
Mm.
Uh, but when he gets shifted into the other world, it's all wizards and magics and
Yeah.
stuff. He doesn't know how to make anything work. Uh, so yeah, his main struggle is going to be, like finding his way back home without technology. He has to
Mm.
rely on, all the like fairies and gnomes and hobbits and stuff
Yeah.
to find his way home. And but with perseverance, he's learning a bit that he can maybe stretch beyond his technological world, and he eventually gets back to his cul-de-sac. He's thinking, well, maybe life on the boring cul-de-sac wasn't that bad. You know, I'm in control. I'm back in the real world. Everything is fine. And then a shadow falls across him and his keyboard, and he turns around and hears the famous line, "I'm Batman."
See, brilliant. I approve. Oh, another line could have been like, he leans over the keyboard and goes, "Gotham needs you."
Oh, that's better. Much better.
Awesome. How do you think
I
of that,
was
Ryan?
listening to, I can't remember which author it was, but I was listening to one of the shows and I was just astonished because, I mean, what did I just do there? Maybe 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And this guy, it was like 20
Bam, bam, bam.
minutes.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the amount of stuff he and arcs, and I mean it was amazing. Yeah, and that's my mind doesn't work like that. So this was
Yeah.
a fun challenge for me to try to do this. You know, I wrote I mentioned that I am an editor on the Star Trek Adventures role-playing game. And my role as an editor there, a lot of it is just making sure that everything fits with the canon.
Yeah.
Something I'm very comfortable doing. Then I was invited to write for the game. And so myself and Dayton Ward, who's written dozens of Star Trek novels, and my friend Kelly Fitzpatrick, I mentioned as a beta reader on a story. She had been in the Strange New Worlds contest. My friend Derek Tyler Attico, who most recently had out the autobiography of Benjamin Sisko that was published by Titan out of London. Fabulous book. We all wrote a campaign guide for the thing. And, you know, when you're writing a story or a novel, you're in absolute control. You write everything from A to Z.
Yeah.
You know, beginning, middle, and end, everything is there. But when you're writing for a role-playing game, you're creating this framework and you kind of hope that it goes in a certain direction. You're trying to build in an arc, a story arc, but obviously there has to be all sorts of room there for the player characters to find their way and have an adventure and bring all their creativity to the story. And so you have to leave essentially like big holes in your story and you have to create this framework. I'm so glad I did it because I like challenging myself, but at a certain point I told the editor I will never write again for a role-playing game. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. It's just counterintuitive to be a storyteller, but then leaving holes for the players who are also storytellers. Yeah, so my mind works in a certain way. And yeah, it's the old dog thing. It's like I've been writing stories traditionally for too long to start writing role-playing games now. It's too hard.
Yep. Well, I hate to tell you, but there's a round 2.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, spoiler alert, there's round 2. It's a new graph, so you can give us the same numbers. And the other thing, only one person has realized this so far, that you can actually give us 11111 or 44444 because but
where's the fun in that?
Not saying you have to, but
no. Well, and the person I was listening to, you had some sort of spinning app, but you were randomly doing the numbers.
Well, I can bring that up if you want. Or you can give them to us.
I can just give you numbers.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what numbers I used the first time. Use different numbers.
You used 3, 7, 11, and 4 was what you used last time.
3, 7. See, I should have had a pen handy. So let's go. I haven't used 2.
Yes.
I haven't used 12. So put that in there.
Yep.
Let's see. I don't think I used 8, did I?
No.
And I don't think I used 9. Put that in there.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we've only had this once before, but your setting is a high security prison.
Oh,
And your genre is classic Disney.
Classic Disney.
oh boy.
In prison. Oh, I love it already. Okay, what's your main character? 8. Your main character is a marine biologist.
And your crazy addition, which is something or someone that must appear in the story, is a butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker.
Well,
Wow.
that sounds like 3 characters.
Yeah. Classic Disney set in a high security prison. Your main character is a marine biologist, and it's got to have a butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker.
Wow.
I'm assuming the butcher and the baker could be in prison for notorious reasons. I don't know.
Well, I think we have to set this in some sort of dystopian future where the kindly, heartwarming Disney characters have all been imprisoned in a high security prison. So they're all in there, Bambi, Thumper, the whole gang under lockdown. And the marine biologist, since this is in the far future when we have polluted the earth so much that it's very hard for marine biologists to study marine biology because the oceans have been destroyed, the marine biologist comes to the high security prison because what's her name, Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and all those guys, they're in the prison. So that's the only way that she can study marine biology now, is to study the lobsters and crabs. And I've never actually seen Little Mermaid, but and even though it's a high security prison, there's been a series of gruesome murders where Bambi and Thumper have been brutally butchered. Oh, and not only have they been butchered, but they've been baked into pies and served to the other inmates in the high security prison. Oh, this has taken an ugly turn.
You're just gonna put the candles in it.
So the marine biologist is having more and more trouble because the lobsters, see, I don't know the names of the characters. The lobsters, the crabs, the fish, whatever.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, that's a name. I recognize the name. I don't know who it belongs to. One by one, they're getting butchered and baked. But finally, to the rescue, the candlestick maker comes in a swinging candlesticks like bats to the head of the butcher and the baker. He takes them out finally. There should have been more character development through from the setup to the ending, but
that's my favorite. Seriously. Oh,
that turned dark.